Welcome back, everyone, and today, as you can see in the thumbnail, we are doing another pickups video. Been doing a lot of these lately, getting a lot of these games out of the way and in your guys' eyes, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Had some good pickups. Had a friend in town, and we went to some game stores and checked out a lot of cool stuff, so I think you guys will definitely like this video. Anyways, guys, let's get right into it. Alright guys, we're going to start off with some really good news. Are you ready? Alright, Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan is getting a physical release for the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and the Xbox One. Now, this game was made by the creative ideas at a company called Collector Vision, so definitely check out their other work. These guys are very dedicated, awesome team. Just happy that they brought this game to us, and now being here as a physical, even better, because now you have that game preservation. Now, I don't know the date that the game will be released, but I do know it'll be released later this year. Actually, Joel knows the date, but he's not telling, so it's up to us to pressure him to kind of let us know when this is coming out. But you could do that by going to Joel's channel on this video and let me know, like, hey Joel, when's the release date, man? Let us know. No, I'm just kidding, guys, but kinda. But anyways, guys, if you want more details about the game itself, Joel did an excellent review of this game that you guys should definitely check out. He pretty much did a deep dive of everything in the game pretty much, so I think that'll help you guys take interest in the game as well. But anyways, guys, on to the pickups. Alright, so the first game we're going to look at is Deadly Premonition Part 2, A Blessing in Disguise. Now, I know this game got a lot of mediocre ratings because of the graphics and frame rate drop or whatnot, but it's been almost a year since it's come out, and I was hoping this would get ported to another system so it would play a lot better, but I picked it up because it went on sale for around $16, $15 at GameStop, and I decided to go pick it up. And so far, if you're not like in the open world part of the game, it plays just fine. It's just when a lot of stuff is on the screen, it gets really, it slows down a lot. But I look past that. I'm still hoping that they port this to another system that'll like be able to handle it better. But just going into the gameplay real fast. If you played the first Deadly Premonition game, you'll kind of know what to expect here. So compared to the old school one, the first one, I would say probably the first one is a lot better as of right now because of the way this one is. But still, if you're into that series, definitely this is worth checking out. But hopefully, if you haven't checked it out by now, this game will be already ported to another system where it plays a lot better. I guess a lot of companies get that they say if they just put a game on the Switch, they'll make their money back easy. So I guess that's what they did here. You know, instead of putting it on a system that could handle it 100%, they wanted to get that Switch money. But you guys, if you played this game, let me know what you think. I beat the first one a few years ago actually, and I like that one even though it was really weird. So I'm expecting the same thing with this one, especially with the character York. Man, he's hella weird. But anyways, guys, Deadly Premonition Part 2. Let me know what you think about this one. So I got caught in Reboot recently. You guys probably saw the video I did about it. And I picked up this game because it's one of the shooters that got me back into shooters when I was in Korea. As you can see, this remake is really colorful and it's a lot of fun. But what I mentioned in my other video is you get pretty much two games in one. You get the original game and you get the Reboot game, which is what you're seeing right now. The Reboot game, there's a lot of stuff on the screen and it could get pretty hectic, but it's still a lot of fun. The original game is a bit easier, but definitely you'll want to play this one first before you go play the original if you haven't already. Definitely a really cool game to play. One of the cool shooters out there. And I'm glad this game is getting more love because we are possibly getting the sequels released in America, or if not, you can import them pretty soon. So definitely check them out if you like what you're seeing here. So I just took a gamble on this game, Dinosaur King. When I saw it was published by Sega, I said, you know what, let me give this one a chance and see how it is. And basically, from what I'm seeing on the first couple of levels, this game plays like rock, paper, scissors pretty much. You have a dinosaur in your command going against another dinosaur, and pretty much it's like a game of chance pretty much. So at least that's what I'm seeing so far. The game seemed very uncommon, so I decided to take a chance on it, but I'll let you guys in the comments let me know what you think about this one. Seeing the complete DS games at GameStop is just not really a thing anymore, so I was kind of like I guess I was kind of dumbfounded when I saw it. I was like, wow, okay, let me check this out. So let me know what you think about this one in the comments section. So I picked up LA Noire for 99 cents at GameStop. It was underpriced, and they honored the price. So I was like, heck yeah. I don't know why I picked this one up. You know, I've had it before, and I lost interest in it. I guess it was just because it was 99 cents. You know, maybe I'll try it again one day. I'm not really sure. They kind of false advertised this game back in the day. A lot of people thought it was going to be like a free roaming GTA type game, and it really wasn't, and that threw a lot of people off. The game is actually very beautiful. I think they capture 1940s LA really well, but it's just the gameplay just seems kind of linear. Trying to figure out if people are lying to you or not is just really annoying. You just never could really tell. So I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think about this game. Luckily, I found my old save for it, so I'm just kind of like continue from there, or try to, and see if I can just finish this game. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one. When I picked up LA Noire, they also had Darksiders there for $3, and I never played this game before, so I said, you know, $3, why not? I believe that they actually had ported this game to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm not totally sure about that, but I figure, hey, why not try this one out, see if I like it, how crazy it is or whatnot. And yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about this one. I'm taking a gamble on it, so you guys let me know if it was worth it for $3. Alright, so here's Fire Emblem. Now, most of you guys know I have a pretty crazy Game Boy Advance collection, and I used to own Fire Emblem and the sequel on the Game Boy, and I probably a couple years ago actually sold them off because I thought I wasn't going to finish them. Now I wanted them back. My buddy John Houston, shout out to him, he hooked me up with a box for it, so getting the box for the game made me want to get the rest of it. So I traded my friend Ron, and I got the game. Now all I need is a manual for it. Now this game is a strategy RPG, probably one of the best in the Fire Emblem series. You know, a lot of people may argue against that, but I think this is where it started at. So the roots began on the Game Boy Advance, at least to my knowledge. Definitely a solid game. And I also got the sequel with it as well. I have everything for the sequel. Well, not everything. I have the game, the manual. I just need the box for it, and that's going to be annoying to find that separately. But anyways, guys, definitely check out the Fire Emblem series on the Game Boy Advance. Really good series. Definitely something to look forward to. Alright, next up we have some Darius games. So the Switch version you're seeing here is Darius Cosmic Revelation, which includes G-Darius HD and DariusBurst EX plus Another Chronicle. I think I said that right. But anyways, the Switch Japanese version comes with the extra game G-Darius in HD, but the American version you're seeing here on the PlayStation 4 only comes with DariusBurst EX plus Another Chronicle. So they took games out of the American release, which is annoying. But I did want to get this game on the PS4. I think this is the ultimate shooter, at least co-op shooter to have on the PlayStation 4 system. So I went ahead and got the PS4 version. The one you're seeing on Switch was gifted to me by my buddy John. So John, if you're watching, thanks for the hookup on this. I appreciate it. And both of these games play in English. If you haven't played any of the Darius games, to be honest with you, I wouldn't know to tell you where to start at. But I think that if you have a friend that wants to play with you, I think this one is a good one to start with. Alright, so next up is Resident Evil 1.5 and also Resident Evil 1.5 Battle Coliseum. So, I've talked about these games on my channel before, at least Resident Evil 1.5. What that is the original version of Resident Evil 2 that wasn't officially released. This is the 40% build that's being worked on to make the game more playable, and it is getting really good, guys. So, shout out to my buddy Kyle for hooking me up with these, man. Always looking out for me on the Resident Evil stuff and everything else, man. Appreciate you, brother. So Resident Evil 1.5 would have been a cool Resident Evil game if it came out, but it also would have been the end of the series, allegedly, the way the game would end. So definitely cool that they're working on this and trying to put this back together. The Battle Coliseum game, I think that was going to be a mini game that was included with it. It's kind of very familiar to the one you see in Dino Crisis 1 when you beat that game, the Battle Coliseum, when you fight the dinosaurs. So pretty cool 3D mode. Definitely worth checking out. Next up, we have Kirby Triple Deluxe. I picked this up back in the day, but I didn't really give it a chance. You know, I had got most of the Kirby games on the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and played the crap out of those games. But this one, I just never gave the time of day, and I felt bad about that. So I'm going to try it out again, and I think I'm going to like it. Like I said, I didn't give it really the time of day. It does have a lot of cool features in it that I remember. I just wish that these games would probably get ported to the Switch somehow. But either way, I think this one probably will stay exclusive to the 3DS. If not, great. But if it does, I'm glad I own a copy of it. But those of you that played this game in the comment section, let me know what you think about this one. And also let me know what you think about its sequel. I forgot what the sequel's called. It's called Planet Kirby or something like that. I can't remember. But this one I felt was more like a throwback to the old school Game Boy ones. But you guys let me know. And next up is my Lunar Silver Star Story Complete Demo CD, which is not complete. It's a demo. But I picked this up because I love any kind of Lunar items, and I didn't have this. So what's really cool about this demo is that now most of you should know that like Lunar is an RPG, turn-based RPG. But what this demo was that the game kept getting delayed at the time, so they finally put this demo out, and you could actually save in the demo. Like you get to a certain point, or just save it, and then when the game came out, you could start at that point where you left off at. That was pretty cool that they did that. I don't know what kind of issues they were going with trying to get this game out at the time. I mean, I didn't really follow it like that, but still, to see this demo out there was pretty cool, and it actually shows some art that's not in the game, like Alex and Luna kissing, which is really cool. So I love how that looks on the back of it. So very cool item to have. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but there's actually some demo CDs out there for games that weren't released for the PlayStation. They have the demo CD, but the game never made it to retail. One game I can think of right now is Titan AE. If you remember that movie when it came out, I think the game was almost fully done before they canceled it, but the demo was put out there, and now that's the only way you could play that game, I believe. So definitely these are cool to have. And next up is Shantae's release for the Nintendo Switch. So this is a port. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's fair to say port of the Game Boy Color game. I mean, it's been enhanced in some ways. I just don't know everything yet. So definitely cool to have this on the Switch. I would prefer to play this game on anything but the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Advance, because it's just going back to this one. It's just this was their first game, and though it's really well done, it's just like I just rather play it on better hardware. But anyways, Shantae platform games are really a lot of fun. Definitely check this one out. And the next one here, we're getting more Shantae love. Shantae Risky's Revenge, which is pretty much my favorite Shantae game in the series so far. I don't know why. This one is the one that got me kind of somewhat hooked on the series. Very cool game. Not too long, but very, very cool. This is their first sequel, because I remember, I think way forward, the original sequel they had to Shantae got scrapped. And it was a game for the Game Boy Advance. I think there's still footage out there on it. But this is what they made after that. So this one is really cool. Definitely check both these games out. They are right now, as of this video, they are at your local Best Buy for sale. But once they sell out, they'll be gone. So definitely pick these up if you haven't got them yet. Next up is Panzer Paladin. I just barely found out about this game. Well, I found out about it a while ago, actually, but I totally forgot about it. But now that the physical is out, you know, I took interest in it. So this is an action platform game. I don't know too much about it, but I know that you get inside of a mech and you can go like fight enemies pretty much during the levels. You get out of the mech, I believe, and fight as well. I'm not too sure about that, but from what I saw of the game on the trailer, it looked pretty cool. So if you guys have played this in the comments, let me know what I'm in store for. And last but not least, we have The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. I've been wanting this for a while, and I got it for under 20 bucks, so that was totally fine with me. Happy with that price. So I had a choice between this and The Last of Us Part 2. I don't think I'm ready for The Last of Us Part 2 yet. I think I might get that game when it becomes free on PSN. That's the way I'll play it. But buying it, I just didn't, I don't know, I just couldn't do it over this one. So if you haven't played any of the Telltale games, they are very point-and-click type story-based games, kind of like reminiscent to the old like point-and-click games with the mouse that you would play on the PC, just not like crazy puzzle-oriented, but very story-driven, very compelling, very dramatic. Some of the stuff is very believable in this game. I mean, obviously, besides zombies being real, but it's very interesting, and I like how some of your actions like have consequences or just change things up later in the game. Also, I want to say sorry about this filter that's showing the game. I didn't know you could change it back to the original filter. Yeah, I found out too late. Yeah, definitely use the original filter for this game. It looks much better. Also, too, though I do like the way they tell some of the stories in these games, some of it's just too corny, like Lee tripping over everything when a certain event happens. That got on my nerves. It's like, come on, man, quit slipping over stuff. And slipping over stuff that you only would slip on, I guess, in a horror movie. So this being a horror game, I guess they wanted to still use that trope. It's just very annoying. Like, just come up with something else for somebody besides somebody slipping or tripping over something. Ugh. Man, get your punk ass up. Jeez. Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I kind of put this video together pretty fast. I kind of rushed it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw here. Definitely check out Sydney Hunter. I think you guys will really like that game, and when the physical game gets here, I think everybody will be happy. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Radical Reggie, and I will see you all later.